numerous injuries he has dealt with. Is Giannis now at the free throw line, banging around on the other side. Finds Rollins alone. Corner three. Off the mark. Kuzma fight for the rebound, but Mobley wins it away from him. Ahead it goes to Ball. Lonzo Ball motors ahead into the front court. Tie game at 47. We've got a whistle and a foul, and that's going against Rollins, and Jared Allen will head to the line. That's number 3 on Ryan Rollins. So the Bucks have had that on a couple of occasions where Allen has been matched up on either Rollins or Green. And those two have been doing their best to try to body him up, but they've gotten that switch in spite of the fact that you've got 3 big bodies on the floor right now for the Bucks in Kuzma, Giannis, and Turner. Allen's first free throw is good. Rollins is making his case with Doc Rivers right now as he's talking to Dedrick Taylor. So he'll have to take a seat as Cole Anthony's back in. Jared Allen at the line. His second free throw is off the front iron and in. So he makes a pair, and Cleveland's got the 2-point lead again. Bucks go the other way with it. Giannis into the front court. Comes to a stop on that left wing, battling with Jared Allen. He'll send it out to Anthony, back to Giannis. Giannis left of the lane with 10 to shoot. Drives against Allen, powers his way to the cup, couldn't quite finish. Kuzma with the rebound, and he will stick it back up and in. Giannis now laboring, going the other way. He's got a grimace on his face, and he's hurt. Giannis is having a hard time moving around on the floor right now. He's going to have to commit a foul. I don't know what he did, but it looks like he's holding maybe his groin on that left side. He's going to go straight to the tunnel. That is not a good sight if you were a Bucks fan. As Giannis was driving, as we look at this replay, nothing stood out on the replay I just saw on that attacking move, but he goes to the tunnel, and he was grimacing immediately as he was going the other direction. So the challenge just got a little bit stiffer for the Bucks, with the Greek Freak having to go to the locker room, or at least to the trainer's room in the backside of the house. In the meantime, Evan Mobley steps to the line and hits a pair. So Bobby Portis comes in to replace Giannis, and the Bucks are going to have to do it without their 2-time MVP and stalwart here tonight, who takes a trip to the locker room with 14 points. Here's a pull-up 3, and Kuzma drills it from the left side. Bucks go back ahead by 1. 2:45 to play in the second quarter. Cleveland going the other direction with it. Evan Mobley at the top of the arc shovels the handoff to Mitchell. Back to Mobley. Mobley finds Allen inside, and Allen stuffs it down with a one-hand dunk. Cleveland back ahead by 1. So these two teams going back and forth, starting to trade that lead. It is our 7th lead change of the game. Portis the other way, takes the feed. He's got it in the paint. Sends it out left wing over to Green. Out top it comes to Cole Anthony. Now to Kuzma. Kuzma in a crowd. He flips it up and in with a foul. So Giannis left the game, and since then, Kyle Kuzma has delivered with a 3-pointer, and now a chance for the old-fashioned threes. He'll head to the line. So Kuzma was fouled on that play by Evan Mobley, and for Mobley, that'll be his second foul. For Cleveland, it'll be team foul number 4, their last to give, with 2:18 still to play here in the second quarter. But certainly all thoughts right now on the status of what is going on with Giannis Antetokounmpo, who checked out with an injury, grimacing. Looked like maybe holding his inner thigh is what it looked like initially, but I'm just speculating here. Who knows? So Kuzma knocks down the free throw. He's got the last 8 straight points for Milwaukee now. Cleveland on the other end. DeAndre Hunter working on A.J. Green. He pulls up and softly knocks down the mid-range jumper just inside the free throw line. Cavaliers tie the game again at 55. Cole Anthony the other direction with it. 1:55 remaining in the first half. Anthony driving down the lane, sees the opening, explodes to it, and misses the layup. Rebound knocked out of bounds. It was last touched by Mobley. And Cole Anthony has that grin on his face, knowing he just gave one to him that time. Anthony had found his way to the promised land through the heart of that defense, but he has missed 4 of his 5 shots tonight. He's been in a bit of a funk. A.J. Green gets an open 3, can't hit it. Bobby Portis bats at the ball, but he got fouled, and now he's holding his right shoulder. So Cleveland is in the penalty, and Bobby is working on that right shoulder of his now with a grimace on his face. what next? Bucks are going to have to come out with a lineup of 5 guards here if they're not careful. So Portis bounces it a couple times. His first of 2 free throws is no good. Bounces in and out. Bobby Portis, his last 5 games, has been shooting it quite well. 59% from the field. He's hit 9 of 15 from 3 coming into this game. His second free throw misses, so he misses both. And Cleveland will go the other way. More points left on the table by a Bucks team that has done it far too often this season on free throws. Donovan Mitchell the other way has the Bucks on a string as he just drives into the lane and floats up a difficult runner, but made it look easy. So Mitchell, 25 first-half points now. Anthony on the other end. Went into the air, had a hand in his face, so he kicks it out to Kuzma. Kuzma will hand it off to Turner. Miles Turner loses it on the floor. Picked up by Allen, now to Mitchell. Mitchell triggers the pass ahead. Porter thought about the 3 instead, dumps it down low to Mobley, and Mobley had a double dribble as he was trying to manufacture his shot in the low block. So that's a turnover right back to the Bucks, and for Cleveland, they have now given it away on 9 occasions. The Bucks have 11 first-half turnovers. 13 points off those 11 turnovers for Cleveland. The Bucks have scored 12 off the 9 for Cleveland. A minute to play now in the first half. 57-55 lead for the Cavs. Here's Kuzma finding the opening, knifes his way through it and lays it in off the window as he goes stumbling down after the shot. So Kuzma has made the last 10 points for Milwaukee. Here's a drive from Hunter. Hunter slices his way into the paint and lays it in with a left hand on the scoop shot. Back to a 2-point lead for Cleveland. Cole Anthony the other way. He's at midcourt, splits a pair of defenders, trying to hang on to the dribble. Now he's stumbling, gets rid of the ball to Kuzma. Kuzma cranks up a 3, couldn't get it to go. Good body up rebound for Portis. He gets it back for the Bucks. Another opportunity. 10 to shoot, about 24 seconds to play in the half, and now a offline shot from A.J. Green from straight ahead. Cleveland's got it with a chance to play for the final shot with a 2-point lead here in the second quarter. Giannis left this game with about 4 minutes to play in the second quarter and went straight to the tunnel. Here's DeAndre Hunter. He's at the free throw line. Working on the defense from Turner. He pulls up his shot. Rims around. Would not go. So that's the way the quarter's going to come to a close. And Milwaukee will go into the locker room with a 2-point deficit after leading by as many as 14 in the first half. But the story from the first half of this one, what happened to the Greek Freak? He injured himself, went to the locker room, has not returned, and bated breath for Bucks fans near and far as Giannis, we'll see what his status is going into the second half. Down by 2, Cleveland with a lead. When we come back, it's the BMO Halftime Report. Justin Garcia will have you in his capable hands after these words here on the BMO Bucks Radio Network.
A Progressive Home and Auto Bundle can protect you round the clock.
4 assists, but left this game late in the second quarter. We are still standing by for word on any updates for his status in the second half. Next in line has been Kyle Kuzma, who went on a tear to close out the quarter. He's up to 10 points, 3 rebounds, and an assist, and 9 apiece from A.J. Green and Ryan Rollins. Those are your Bucks leading scorers. Miles Turner, 3 points in his 19 minutes with 4 boards and 2 steals. The Cavaliers, the story has been Donovan Mitchell, 25 points, 10 of 13 shooting for Mitchell. He's made it look too easy here in these first 24 minutes. Their only other double-digit scorers, Jared Allen, who's got 12 points and 4 rebounds. Cleveland shooting 40% on their threes. Bucks have made 9 of their 20. They're up to 45%, but the Cavs more efficient on their twos. Overall, Cleveland shooting 54% from the floor to the Bucks 45%. And they're shooting 63% on twos. The Bucks down to 45% there. So an early 14-point lead by the Bucks disappears, but we got a tight one at halftime, 59-57, our score after 24. We'll take a look at the rest of the numbers next. Bucks basketball is brought to you by BMO, the official bank of the Milwaukee Bucks.
Bucks fans, dunks, dimes, and no-looks are great on TV, but catching them from the hardwood is a whole different experience. And that all starts with buying tickets at Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Bucks and the NBA. From seeing your favorite Bucks stars up close to hearing the squeak of the sneakers on the hardwood, nothing compares to catching the game in person. Even if you're headed to the arena last minute, you can still score tickets at Ticketmaster. Get tickets at Ticketmaster.com/Bucks. See you courtside, Milwaukee.
Picture it, your holiday table, the family cooking together, the scent of golden brown bread, rosemary from roasted potatoes, and a salad so crisp it snaps, spiced cider in every glass, laughter around every plate. At Pick and Save, we know these moments matter, and we make it easier to bring them to life with quality that's affordable in every aisle. This season, don't just host, make every moment unforgettable. Pick and Save, fresh for everyone.
Get ready to gear the deer. Sky High Marketing, the official branded merchandise partner of the Milwaukee Bucks, has been elevating brands with award-winning service and
Lean into the tension for release. Good things come with ease. Don't resist. Thoughts and words hold power to make life. You will always win if you keep your peace. Breathe in, breathe out. Just relax. Good will flow. Breathe in, breathe out. Healing comes as you grow. Do the things you know will light your fire. Make tomorrow proud of this day. Authentic is the key to connect. Build the skills you need to ride the waves. Breathe in, breathe out. Just relax. Good will flow. Breathe in, breathe out. Healing comes as you grow. Distraction is the death of art. Boredom is a soil, water, and sun. Slow it down. Slow it down. Just relax, good will flow. Breathe in, breathe out. Healing comes as you grow. Breathe in, breathe out. Just relax, good will flow. Breathe in, breathe out. Healing comes as you grow. Slow it
जैसे बिन पानी पवन सुनाए हमरी कहानी तोरे बिन जीना पिया जैसे बिन पानी पलछिन दिन लगे बरस सहाना पलछिन दिन लगे बरस सहाना जिया न लागे तुझ बिन सब सोना
Kind of things to come. The Bucks are in decent shape here tonight. Good start for Milwaukee, and now Kuzma gets caught on a foul, trying to fight around a screen with DeAndre Hunter, who was arguing he thought he was into his motion, but they're going to say the shot was after the foul. Here's the lineup for Cleveland. Started to mention it was Allen along with Mobley and Hunter along with Donovan Mitchell and Sam Merrill for the Cavaliers. Cavs going left to right here in the second half. Mobley, dribble drive, hands it off to Merrill. Merrill's got Sims all over him. He'll get it to Mobley again. Mobley's working on A.J. Green. And he kicks it out. Now Merrill's alone from three, and he sticks the three right back at you. Cleveland back out in front. In the first half, we saw 9 lead changes. We've already seen a couple of them here in the second half. Cleveland 62, Milwaukee 60. Rollins on the other end for the Bucks. Dancing with the defense of Jarrett Allen. He'll crank up a three. That misses short. Rebounded by DeAndre Hunter. Hands it off now to Mitchell. Mitchell running the other way. Sidesteps the defense of Rollins. He finds Merrill in the corner, and Merrill hits again. Doc Rivers has seen enough. He's going to use a timeout with 10:56 to play here in this third quarter. Sam Merrill getting his imprint on this game early in the third quarter. Largest lead of the night for the Cavaliers at 65-6.
What I always wanted, I could never have it. Gone before I grabbed it, over before it started. No, I could never have it. What I always dreamed of, I could always see us. Shadows in the distance, watching from the fences. But I could never have it. Now the space between us laughs at all our hopes and dreams was. I am full for my beliefs. My time stands still while you're dancing in the darkness. You think we should go our
fans, players, coaches, broadcasters, everyone waiting for that bit of news. Ryan Rollins on the run, put up a teardrop, couldn't get it to go. Rebound tapped out, though, by Sims, and then batted by Kuzma over to Green, so another crack at it. Rollins in the corner. This time, he drains the three from the near corner left. Michelob Ultra 3 for Ryan Rollins, who now has 12 points for the Bucks. 14 straight games now with double-figure scoring for Rollins, after he did it just 7 times all last year. Mobley on the other end, passes the ball out, gets it back. He's defended by Sims, puts up a running jump hook, can't get it to go. That floater missed off the back iron. Sims does bring some defense, that's for sure. Turner on the other end, he'll let one fly. Three-pointer rains down from straight on. So the Bucks have gotten 3 three-pointers to start this third quarter. It has been all 3-point shots that have gone down for both teams. 5 of them total, now 3 of them for Milwaukee. Another Michelob Ultra 3 for the Bucks. DeAndre Hunter wants to make it 6 threes, and he will. He splashes one down from straight on. A 13th lead change of the night now as Cleveland goes ahead 68-66. 3-point shooting contest has begun here in the second half. Ryan Rollins, nice handoff late to Sims. He'll send it to the corner. Kuzma wants in on the front. Couldn't hit the 3 from the corner. Rebound pulled down by DeAndre Hunter. Hunter's going the other way now for Cleveland in transition. Here's a drive from Hunter. Hunter flips the shot up, wouldn't go. Man, if you're inside that 3-point arc, you're going to be hard-pressed to get it to drop. It's a 3-point shooting contest, and that's about it here in this half. Turner thought about a 3. Instead, he's going to drive. Backing his way in on Mobley. Couple head fakes. Puts up a tough shot off the window, no good. Slapped at the rebound, but it went to Merrill. Now it's Donovan Mitchell pulling up in transition. 3-pointer misses strong. Sims goes flying in for the rebound, and the Bucks will have it trailing 68-66 with 8:55 to play here in the third. Kuzma the other direction. He's got it in the corner. Sends out left wing to Rollins. Rollins defended tightly by DeAndre Hunter. Dribbles with his right hand around the screen from Turner. Attacks slicing his way inside. Couldn't finish in a crowd. Rebound tipped out now to Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell racing the other way. Man, does he find the smallest of openings to exploit. Lays it in, and he thought he was fouled. No whistle, but he does get points for it. And Donovan Mitchell continues his reign of terror here tonight with 27 points on, how about 11 of 15 shooting. Ryan Rollins being trapped on the far sideline. He had the ball knocked away. He's arguing that he was fouled. Rollins is frustrated because he feels like that call has been made against him, but he's not getting it in his favor. The youngster having to earn his respect from the officials. And now he gets bumped around before he can get the inbound pass, but he's got it now. On the right wing. Attacking, lobs up top. Sims sends it down on the receiving end of an alley-oop. 70-68, Bucks back to within 2. We played nearly 4 minutes here in the third quarter with Donovan Mitchell now across the midcourt stripe. Bounce pass off to Mobley. Mobley pulls up. Free throw line shot wouldn't go. Nice rebound by Kuzma. Kuzma's pushing the Bucks the other way. Chance to tie or get the lead. We got a whistle and a foul going against Donovan Mitchell in transition. He got tangled up with Jericho Sims.
His second first team foul in the quarter.
So one team foul going each way here in our opening 4 minutes of the second half. Kuzma will inbound from the near sideline. He gets it into Rollins. Rollins on the near wing left, dribbling with the left hand. Takes it to that left side of the paint. Now he's going to pull up just outside the paint. Ooh, that one looked like it was going down, but just a bit too much on it as it clanks off the iron, and now it's Cleveland the other direction with it. Mobley, a good pass inside, but an even better play defensively by Kuzma, who got in the way of it, pried at 3. Now Rollins running the other way. He hands to Turner. Turner got fouled as he was trailing on the play, and a heads-up play by not only Kuzma, but also Ryan Rollins in transition, man, in that point guard spot. Great presence as he waited for the trailer, and that was Turner, who caught the ball before he was fouled by Mobley. So that'll send Miles Turner to the free throw line. 69% this season. The Bucks dead last in the league, as we've talked about, at 70%. They're also third to last in attempts. Turner gets this one to rattle through.
Cavaliers substitution.
2 new players coming in for Cleveland. Lonzo Ball checks in along with Dean Wade for the Cavaliers. DeAndre Hunter making the slow retreat out to midcourt. Is he checking out? No, he's going to stay in there. Second free throw, too strong. Boy, the Bucks just cannot find rhythm at the line. 5 of 9. They are rare. Rare is the game where they shoot over 70% candidly from the line as a team. Hunter dancing with the defense of Kuzma. Puts up a tough shot. Nice play as he floats it off the window and in. So DeAndre Hunter puts the Cavs back out in front by 3, 72-69. Ryan Rollins the other way. Bucks playing without Giannis. If you're just joining us, left with a groin injury. End of the first half. Rollins hands it to Kuzma. Kuzma got bumped on the baseline by Hunter. Let's see if they give him shooting or if this was on the floor. Not sure which I prefer at this juncture, honestly. I think the Bucks may be better served having it out of bounds the way they're shooting it. Kuzma's going to have it on the near sideline. They will say it was on the floor. So, foul right there on Hunter, his third of the night. Kuzma now driving inside, floats it off the window, wouldn't go. Rebound pulled down by Lonzo Ball. He'll send it ahead to Merrill. Merrill shoots the pass ahead to Dean Wade. He's picked up on defense by Turner on the baseline. Now the ball sends underneath. Mobley bodying up on Kuzma. Kuzma blocked the shot, but he's going to get called for the foul. And Kyle Kuzma does not have the height advantage, certainly in that battle, but he did everything he could to thwart the attacking move of the ever-dangerous Evan Mobley, who is scoring a career-high 19.2 points a game coming off of his 25th career 4-block game a couple nights ago against Memphis. And his free throw, that is as friendly a roll as you'll ever see. Looked like he missed it by a mile too strong, bounced off the back iron high in the air, then caromed off the front iron before it nestled its way through. And he's now 5 of 7 from the line. Turner shooting under 50% for the first time in his career this year from the field as he misses the second free throw. And a big part of that, just 36% outside the restricted area so far this season. He hasn't been as efficient, even though the scoring numbers are high. He's been playing more minutes. That has a lot to do with it. Usage rate is up. Bucks down by 4. 6:23 to play in the third. Rollins cranks up a 3, and he hits it from straight on. Ryan Rollins delivers again. And a quick outlet pass all the way down the floor. Now to Mobley on the other side. Mobley's working against Turner. Turner with a quick hands, pokes it free. Rollins comes up with a loose change. He's going the other way. Cavaliers were back on defense, and Rollins got caught between a dribble and a pass, and he will get called for the double dribble, and it's going back to Cleveland on an unforced turnover. Bobby Portis comes in for Jericho Sims to begin things now as we move along here in the midway point of this third quarter. Porter's in now for the Cavaliers. Craig Porter joins Mobley along with Wade, Lonzo Ball, and DeAndre Hunter. Hunter at the top of the arc. Well, he got a whistle and a foul again on almost the same play he had before. Gary Trent saying, I barely even touched him. But the foul will go on Trent. Team foul number 3 against the Bucks, and for Gary Trent, that's his first. So the inbound pass coming as they'll send it in from the near side. Mobley's got it on the left wing. Drives inside on Turner and attacks him with conviction this time and lays it off the window and in. 3-point advantage for the Cavaliers, 75-72. Ryan Rollins going the other direction now for Milwaukee, who has outscored its opponents from 3-point range 12 times this season in their 14 games. And tonight there's a turnover. Trent just sent it right to Craig Porter, and Porter's going to send it down with a one-hand slam. That was telegraphed, and you can see the frustration starting to mount for Gary Trent, who has had a tough stretch here. Last 5 games, he is minus 87 in the plus-minus. Rollins tees up a 3 from the near wing left, and he missed it short. Cavaliers go the other way, leading 77-72. Hunter over the shoulder sends the pass out top to Mobley. Mobley drives before he passes it back to Hunter. Hunter on the right wing. He flicks the wrist. 3-point shot, too strong. Rebound batted out, and ultimately run down right on that far sideline by Gary Trent. Trent's going the other direction for the Bucks, wearing the white headband, going right to left. And he sends it inside, a dangerous pass, but Portis gets it. Now he sends it to the corner. Miles Turner with an up and under move on the baseline, missed it. Cleveland looking to run, outlet pass ahead. DeAndre Hunter to the cup, he misses the layup, and now Milwaukee comes away with a loose change after a bit of an adventurous series as it bounced off the shoulder of Trent before it was handled by Green. Rollins on the other end. He's on the near wing, crossing over, trying to carry his team with Giannis out. Sends it out top. 3-pointer from Turner, and Turner buries it from straight on, and we are tied Now check that. That'll get them back to within 2. 77-75. They've been down by 5 points, and it looks like we have a timeout on the floor. So the Bucks going to have to try to play this one without their... He will not return tonight. So with that in mind, it has been Miles Turner and Ryan Rollins trying to carry the load for the Bucks here of late. Turner's got 10 points in this quarter, where he has gone 4 of 5 from three-point range. And again, he continues to shoot it well. Mentioned he was shooting close to 50% in the last 7 games from 3 coming into this one, and bumps those numbers. So here we go. It is Cleveland basketball with a 77-75 lead, going left to right out of the timeout. And Lonzo Ball at the top of the circle, driving on Turner. Retreats out to the left side. Skip pass coming to Dean Wade. Now it's Porter driving laterally. He tried to hand it off late to Allen. Allen bobbled it, but then passed it away. And a shot block from Turner, who closes out on Lonzo Ball. Heads up play by Turner with the shot clock winding down. Bucks go the other way. Scurrying ahead, Cole Anthony gets it to Portis. Portis on the dribble handoff now to Ryan Rollins. Rollins a jump step. He has it on the left wing. Passes out to Anthony. Anthony thought about the three. Instead lobs inside. Got good positioning for Bobby Portis. And Portis got fouled on the jump hook trying to put it over Lonzo Ball. Shot did not fall, but Bobby Portis did as he got knocked out. So Portis will head to the line. That is the last foul to give for Cleveland here in this quarter. A quarter that has seen the Cavs hit 7 of their 13 shots. Bucks just 6 of 15, but they've made up for it by hitting 5 of their 8 three-point attempts. So just 1 for 7 inside the arc for the Bucks here in this quarter. That's sort of the tail of the tape with Giannis out of the mix. Portis' first free throw is good. Bucks with that starting 5 on the floor together this season in 76 minutes have been really good too, averaging better than 29 more points per 100 than their opponents this season. So plus 29.2 with that combination of Giannis, Kuz, Turner. Together, those three had been exceptional together in their 76 minutes. Portis hits the second free throw and it's tied again. Here's Donovan Mitchell trying to get back into the mix. He missed the floater for the offensive rebound for Jared Allen. Now a drive from Porter. Porter puts the shot over the extended hand of Bobby Portis. And the Cavaliers back ahead by 2. Bucks trying to fight hard here. Doing it short-handed against the Cleveland team. Also playing without Darius Garland and also without Max Strus, but there will be no bigger void than Giannis in this league. You could make the case. Rollins misses a three-pointer from the near wing left. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell running downhill. He scoops to the hoop, couldn't finish again. Second straight miss from Donovan Mitchell, who did not do a whole lot of that prior to these last 2 trips. Cole Anthony attacking inside. Nice move as he attacks down the right side of the lane, floats it off the window and good on a scooping shot. And the Bucks have tied it again at 79. There's Dean Wade on the other end. He finds the cutting Lonzo Ball who got underneath the defense and lays it in off the window. Rollins lost track of ball that time. Inbound pass to Cole Anthony. Anthony and Rollins have not spent a whole lot of time on the floor together. But they are right now as Doc Rivers having to get creative with his lineups. Gary Trent has it on the near side. A head fake. Now he lets it fly. Three-pointer from the left wing is pure. And the Bucks have reclaimed the lead. Here comes Cleveland the other way. Donovan Mitchell trying to get it right back for the Cavaliers, and he got fouled on the scoop to the hoop. Anthony gets called for that foul. 4th team foul for the Bucks, their last one to give. It's not going to matter because it's a shooting foul for Donovan Mitchell. So Mitchell peers in, trying to put up the 15th lead change in this game if he can make both of these, but he won't be able to as he misses the first free throw. So the best he can do is tie it now. Jericho Sims going to come in along with A.J. Green now for Milwaukee. Miles Turner and Ryan Rollins going to take a seat. They gave their team some good minutes right there in that stretch. Now the offense will be very interesting to watch. You can make that claim the rest of this game for the foreseeable future until Giannis is back in the mix with his Bucks team. Second free throw goes down, and we're tied at 82. Cole Anthony into the front court. Dribbles with the right hand. He's going to pull up right elbow jumper. Too much on it. Missed it strong. Here comes Lonzo Ball sprinting into the front court. Hands it off to Jared Allen. Allen spinning in the paint. Puts the shot up and in, but they're going to wave it off. It was a traveling violation for Allen. So we stay deadlocked at 82 apiece. Donovan Mitchell, who was supersonic for much of this game. In fact, he had 26 points with about 10 minutes to play in the third quarter. He's only got 1 for 4 so far in this quarter, though, with 3 points. Here's Portis right of the lane, working on Mitchell. Mitchell pries it free, but he's going to get called for the reach-in foul, looks like. So for Donovan Mitchell, that'll be his 3rd foul. He leads them at 1.5 steals per game this season. And he was trying to poke one free that time, but instead he gets called for the foul, and that's going to send Bobby Portis to the line. Portis, for his career, 77% at the line. He's 75% this season, and he bounces the first free throw over the front iron and in. It almost feels like it's a contagious bit of self-doubt for this team at the free throw line. Guys that are otherwise good free throw shooters have just not been able to look steady there this season as Portis rattles through the second free throw. And tonight, Milwaukee is 9 of 13 from the line, 69%. Cleveland going the other way. Lonzo Ball in the front court. Bucks have reclaimed the lead again. Jared Allen had a pass go off his hands, but it went right to Donovan Mitchell, and in rhythm, he punishes Milwaukee as he drills the three for what'll be his 4th of the night. And that puts him over 30 points for the 8th time this season. Cole Anthony on the other side now. Bucks down by 1, 85-84. Anthony on the near wing gets to Portis. Portis sees an opening. He spins. Now he fades and fires and hits the fading jump shot on the left baseline. So Bobby puts the Bucks back ahead by 1. Another lead change. It's the 16th of the night. Lonzo Ball on the other side. Crossover. Pulls up. Three-pointer. Bottoms. Back-to-back threes for the Cavs. They got a 2-point lead. Cavaliers with an NBA record, 102 consecutive games with double-digit three-pointers now. Cole Anthony spins his way on the other side, feeds it across the court to Gary Trent on the right wing. Trent shepherds the ball between two defenders, makes a move in the paint, flips it up and in, got that one to roll through. So Trent trying to get his shooting rhythm, his scoring rhythm. Coming off the bench here tonight, he's got 8 points. He's 3 of 5 from the floor and 2 of 3 from distance. Shot clock is off now with 10 to play here in the third quarter. Tie game, 88 points apiece. Donovan Mitchell slinks his way down the lane, and as he is so adept at, just sidesteps a couple defenders with a Euro step in the paint and finishes to put his team ahead by 2. And now a turnover in the backcourt, and it's going to be another bucket for the Cavaliers. Oh, that's an untimely one. Cole Anthony lost it, and the Cavaliers get 4 points in the final 5 seconds of that quarter to take a 92-88 lead. Well, we're going to the in that third quarter. And the Bucks need another lead change as we're sitting at 17 for the night. Cleveland with the ball going left to right. It's a drive inside. Porter, he's going to turn it over. Try to send that one down low to Tomlin. Tomlin was not far inside enough to get that ball. And it's another turnover for the Cavaliers. That's their 14th of the game. Both teams sitting with 14 turnovers apiece. We knew that would be a storyline tonight. Milwaukee down by 4 with a half minute gone here in the fourth. Cole Anthony. On that logo, it says The Land at midcourt. Driving inside. Whips the pass to the corner. Bobby Portis with a wide open look, but he barely drew iron. Here comes Cleveland the other way. Porter's into the front court. Hands it off to Mitchell. Mitchell's on the near wing, defended by Green. Dribbles between his legs, crossing over. Now a pull-up three. That misses strong. Rebound knocked out of bounds. Who did touch last? It is going to be Bucks ball. So Milwaukee will have it. Both teams firing up an early three, and no one has been able to get one to drop just yet here in the opening minute of the fourth quarter. Bucks have lost 6 consecutive games in this series against a Cleveland team that comes in with 9 wins and 5 losses. A.J. Green's three-pointer, and he rattles it home. The Dairy Bird delivers from distance. Michelob Ultra 3 puts the Bucks back to within 1. On the other side, Mobley. Touch pass off now to Porter. Porter's on the near wing, gets it back to Mobley. Mobley dribbles with the left hand down the left side. Defense swarming him. He'll pass out of it to Tomlin. Now it's Porter who's got it. He's going to put up a contested three, and he's going to drain it with Cole Anthony's hand right in his grill. It's a tough shot right there. Cole Anthony going the other way now for the Bucks. He's into the front court. Bucks again down by 4 points. Anthony at the top of the arc, defended by Evan Mobley. Gets it to Portis. Portis passes it to Sims. Sims pushes up a shot, and that's the limitation of Jericho Sims. He was all by himself, but he just barely got it to the iron on that 8-footer. Three-point try on the other side wouldn't go, and then Sims had the rebound, but by the time he was passing the ball away, he had his foot on the end line. I'll tell you this much, for Jericho Sims, that last shot was more a reflection of a lack of confidence than anything. I think he's not comfortable as a scorer, there's no question, but that's one where he just short-armed it. He hadn't attempted one like that. It's an inbound pass almost intercepted by Portis, but it just gets past his outstretched hands to Bryant. Now it's Mobley. Mobley working on the defensive Sims, staying with him step for step. That's his area. Three-point try from Bryant. Misses everything, and that air ball hits the baseline. So when you got Jericho Sims out there, you're in good hands on one side of the floor, but you're at a deficit on the other. Defense ain't the problem. Nor is rebounding. He is a good, hard defender and rebounder. It's just on offense where he is limited. Here comes Portis the other way. Steps into the paint before he retreats out. Bucks down by 4. Gary Trent launches from 3 from the near wing. That one missed strong. Cavaliers go with it the other direction. Outlet pass all the way up the floor. And it's up in the hands down low of Tomlin, and then there's a whistle and a touch foul on the outside. First foul going either way here in the fourth quarter as it goes against Anthony.
Team foul in the quarter.
So Cole Anthony called for his first foul, and here comes Sam Merrill getting set to check in, the former Milwaukee Buck who played 30 games his first year of his career with the Bucks during that championship run. As he'll check out, or check in, as Porter checks out.
Porter Jr.
Here comes the inbound pass to Mobley. Mobley with a left-hand dribble. Hands it off. We got a whistle and an offensive foul on Mobley. Evan Mobley sets the moving screen, and it's going to be his 4th personal foul. So Bucks basketball out of bounds on the far sideline. Cleveland last season swept the Bucks for the first time in 16 years, going back to the 2008-2009 season, taking all 4 games. These teams will meet twice more after this on February the 25th in Milwaukee, and then again in the Cream City on March the 17th. Cole Anthony dribbling into the front court. He's at the top of the arc, working on the defensive Tomlin. Pulls up mid-range jumper. Missed it short. Off and running with numbers is Mitchell. Sends it ahead. Tomlin lays it in with the layup going the other direction. Cleveland's got a 6-point lead now, their largest lead today, as the Bucks go the other direction with it. Anthony whips the pass out top to Portis. 8:51 to play in the fourth. Portis catches it, right free throw line extended, defended by Tomlin. Banging around with Tomlin, takes it inside, had his pocket picked. Tomlin comes away with a loose ball. He'll hand it off now to Mitchell in the front court. Cleveland with a little bit of momentum brewing now. Mitchell trying to add to it. Sends the pass into the corner. Now it goes to Merrill. Catch and shoot three, and he sticks it again. Doc Rivers sees that momentum starting to bleed into a bit more than he's comfortable with. He's going to spend a timeout with 8:29. And Gary Trent now for the Bucks. Rollins explodes to the cup, lays it in with a left hand as he slithers his way through the teeth of the defense. So Ryan Rollins now sitting with 15 points for the Bucks. One of 6 players in double digits scoring-wise for Milwaukee tonight. Dean Wade's got it at the top of the arc. Hands it off to Merrill. Back to Wade. Wade defended tightly by Trent. Puts it on the floor with a left-hand dribble. He'll hand it off down to Alonzo Ball. Ball has it poked away by Trent. Holds on to it now. Fires up a three. That misses wild off the front iron on the left side as the Bucks had a hand in his face. Now it's Rollins the other direction for Milwaukee. Steps out on that left wing. He's got Mobley on him. Feeds it to Trent. Trent has an opening down the lane. Floats it high off the window and good on the run. So Gary Trent Jr. and Ryan Rollins with a pair of paint points. Paint field goals, that is. They got a little closer, but Sam Merrill just keeps coming up with threes. Laces another one from the near wing right. Merrill's got 5 threes tonight. Sam Merrill shooting 42% coming into this game from long range. 38 three-pointers. He's got 5 tonight. Nice feed inside from Rollins to Turner. Turner got the shot blocked from behind. Now it's loose on the deck. Diving after it, Lonzo Ball tips it over to Merrill, and now Cleveland goes the other way. Mobley into the front court, trying to turn the corner on Portis. Hands it off to Merrill. Merrill's pass deflected. Mobley steps in, picks it up, back out it comes to Merrill. His three-pointer clanks around a couple spots on the rim before it rolls off. That almost went in. Ryan Rollins going the other direction now. He's going downhill right at Merrill. Scoops to the hoop and puts it in with a left hand. Ryan Rollins coming up with big plays now for the Bucks, trying to keep his team in this thing. Back to a 6-point game with 6:41 to go. Mobley hesitates, drives on Turner, and lays it in. He got that little hesitation to throw Turner off his hip and turn the corner on him, and he's got it back to an 8-point game. Rollins the other way, pounds it on the floor before he hands it off out of Portis. Portis on the near wing gets to Turner. Turner out top, defended by Wade, hands it off to Trent. Gary Trent crossing over on Wade, attacking on Wade, puts up the shot from the baseline, and Trent has found his shooting touch again. That's going to elicit a timeout, sticks another one, so the Bucks climbing a little bit closer here in this one. Can Milwaukee find a way?
Could be sweet, dare to honestly see, living at ease, not ego and greed. Is it worth feeling right over a piece we're upside down? Fighting so blind, logging on it could be. If we lived in the power of now, it could be sweet. If we lived in the power of now, it could be. My heart it aches, but goodness will win, valuing life, equal love for all.
Hang in there against a Cleveland team that has had their number. Coming out in a 2-3 zone, Sam Merrill fires another three-pointer up. He's been a Bucks killer. He just hit his 6th right there. Sam Merrill is barely touching iron on these makes either. So Merrill just 3 first-half points. Here in the second half, he's got 15. 5 three-pointers, accounting for all those 15 points. A.J. Green trying to hang with him here. He's sitting currently with 12 points for the Bucks. Going to put up a runner inside the paint this time. A rare shot inside the arc for Green, and he missed it as it deadens on the back iron. Mobley the other way. Had it knocked away for a moment, but regathers. Now he's going to feed it to the left side. 3-point try on the way for Lonzo Ball. He missed it way too strong. Rollins with a rebound. Bucks down by 9. 108-99. Rollins attacking. Dribbles behind his back. Nippy dribbling on Donovan Mitchell. Now he retreats and passes to the right wing where Gary Trent's got it. Now they got to whistle a foul away from the ball. That'll be the first team foul for Cleveland as Miles Turner took a shot from Dean Wade.
His third. First team foul on the quarter.
I'll check that. They're going to get that on Lonzo Ball. I thought it was Wade that was in the area, but for Ball, foul will go on him, his third. Ryan Rollins has it now. A little hesitation. He'll drive inside, scoops the pass off to Turner. Turner got fouled as he was trying to attack down low. So Miles Turner heads back to the free throw line tonight. Sitting with 13 points to go with 7 rebounds. And a team-high 3 steals. Turner this season averaging better than a steal per game. Last time he played these Cavaliers, he had 20 points and was 4 of 7 from long range. And he hits the first free throw here. Turner tonight, 4 of 5 from 3-point range. So 12 of his 14 points now coming from long range. All of his field goals have been from outside the arc. Dean Wade just checked out of the game. DeAndre Hunter comes in to replace him. It is for sure going to be on the shoulders of guys like Turner to just elevate their games in the absence of Giannis. For however long that's going to be, there's just no other choice. Second free throw goes down for Turner. That point production is not going to be easy to come by, replacing the league's second leading scorer. Here's a pass from Merrill to Merrill down low. Merrill works it out the ball. He'll hand it out now to Hunter, and Hunter was crossing over on A.J. Green and bounced it off his heel and out of bounds. The Bucks will get it back on turnover number 16 for the Hornets. A.J. Green will set it in at Ryan Rollins. Rollins moves it across the midcourt stripe. They are in their City Edition uniforms tonight, are the Cavaliers. You would not recognize this team with their pastel peach. Now a traveling call going against Milwaukee as Rollins was driving. So that'll go as the Bucks' 15th turnover of the night. So 15 turnovers for the Bucks, leading to 19 Cleveland points. It's 16 turnovers for Cleveland, leading to 17 points for Milwaukee. Still a 7-point lead, 4.5 minutes to play now in the fourth. Lonzo Ball figures it past to Mitchell. Mitchell fires up a 3, missed it, but they're going to wave off the shot anyway because they're going to say an offensive foul going against Evan Mobley. So that's 4 on Mobley, and they're going to have a timeout, it appears, with 4:28 remaining here in this fourth quarter with Milwaukee and Cleveland yet to decide this one, although Cleveland in the driver's seat against the shorthanded Bucks with a 7-point lead and just 4:28 remaining in this one. For Cleveland, next up, they'll take on the Houston Rockets in another stiff test for them coming up on Wednesday. The Bucks will play the Philadelphia 76ers to kick off a 3-game homestand. A Sixers team that started hot but has cooled off a bit of late, losing 4 of their last 6. However, that Philadelphia team may be about ready to get George back from injury as well, although it'll be the second of a back-to-back for Philly when the Bucks play the Sixers on Thursday night. As Philadelphia, you wonder if they'll be playing some of those guys. Of course, Joel Embiid, not a guy who's played many back-to-backs and certainly won't be playing many this season, as their fragile, older all-star players are being handled with kid gloves. So Thursday night will be interesting to see who's available for either side, for that matter. With a groin strain, you got to think for Giannis, it might be a lot to ask for him to be available come Thursday night, but time will tell. Hey, Bucks fans, remember you can sign your kid up for the coolest club in town. Join Bango's Kids Club, presented by BMO, to receive free interactive activities, discounts. Points Rollins has it on the near wing. Now attacks inside. Attacking underneath. Couldn't get the shot to go. It was blocked by Evan Mobley, and then it rolls out of bounds off of Cleveland. This Cleveland offense has been riding offensive rebounding of late, going from ranking among the worst teams on the offensive boards the first 7 games to really bumping those numbers up to 35.2% offensive rebound rate the last 7. Three-point shot from Rollins misses. Here goes Mitchell the other way. He got fouled as he was attacking down low. And he'll head to the line for 2. Rollins had a decent look at that 3. The Bucks just going to have to be hitting pretty much all of those opportunities if they want a shot in this one tonight. They have hit 16 of 34 three-pointers at 47%, but Cleveland right on their heels at 15 of 33. And for the Cavaliers, the three-point shooting is a big part of their offense this season. They haven't shot it in an overwhelmingly strong manner from a standpoint of three-point percentage. It's just 35%, 19th in the league, but they are second in three-point rate. And they have shot it efficiently tonight at 46%. Mitchell's first free throw is good. Second one goes down as well, and Cleveland's back out in front by 9 with 4 minutes to play. Rollins the other way into the front court. He's at the top of the arc. Dribbles behind his back. Now hands it off to A.J. Green. Back to Ryan. He feeds the roller. Kuzma. He'll get it to Trent in the corner. Trent couldn't hit the 3. Missed it short. Rebound picked up by Cleveland. Going the other way with it. Left to right into the front court. Mitchell sends it ahead to Wade. Dumps it. Low block over to Mitchell. Right back to Wade. And the give and go works to perfection as Wade stuffs it home with a 2-hand jam. Back with a tomahawk dunk and puts his team ahead by 11 now. Rollins a quick 3 on the other end, and he sinks it. He's got 22 points now on his 5th three-pointer of the night. Niccolo Bolter 3 puts Milwaukee back to within 8. Here's Mitchell racing down the lane. Minimal resistance on that drive as he lays it off the window and in. Donovan Mitchell now with 37 points to lead all scorers tonight. Rollins on the other end. He's being defended tightly by Hunter, goes right by him and then missed the layup with a right-hand floater as he's frustrated in traffic. Mitchell the other way, crossing over, takes it down low, hands to Mobley, and Mobley stuffs it down with a 2-hand dunk. Doc Rivers frustrated by what he's seeing now from his defense. They have just relented here late. And right now Rollins is arguing that he was fouled on that previous trip down the lane, and Doc Rivers giving a long, hard stare. About to improve that to 19-4 unless something crazy starts to happen for Milwaukee in the last 2:30 of this one. A.J. Green at the top of the arc, driving, down by 12. He pulls up, mid-range jumper, misses short. Rebound tipped around and controlled by Wade. He'll give it to Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell going the other direction now for Cleveland. Taps the brakes as he'll slow things down with 2:19 to play in the quarter. And 2:19 to play in this game for that matter. Cole Anthony's up on his feet, getting ready to check in. Mitchell will feather the pass. Left wing catch and shoot 3 is off the mark strong from Hunter. Rebounded by Milwaukee. It's Kuzma driving the other side. He misses the layup. And Cleveland's going the other way. Fans starting to peter out here at Rocket Arena, recognizing this one appears to be in hand for the Cavaliers, leading 116-104 on what has proven to be a very costly night for the Bucks. Donovan Mitchell with a bounce pass to Hunter on the left wing. Skip pass over to Merrill. Merrill drives inside. He was challenged by Green, but made the shot anyway. So Sam Merrill's had himself a big second half for Cleveland. He has scored now 17 of his 20 points in the second half. Here's Ryan Rollins. Fading and firing. A hand in his face. Couldn't hit. Rebound controlled by Wade. And now Cleveland will tap the brakes as they have this one in control right now with a 14-point advantage and a minute 13 to go in regulation. Mitchell peers up at the shot clock with 1:08 on the game clock. He's going to crank up a three from the left side. Missed it short. Rebound controlled by Gary Trent, and he'll go the other way with 60 seconds to play. Milwaukee just one made field goal in the last 4 minutes. Gary Trent's got it down low, lost it on his hip, but then missed the shot up close. Donovan Mitchell going the other way. Bucks just have run out of steam here in the late going of this fourth quarter. Fought valiantly until this last stretch, though. It's just 16 points in this fourth quarter, and it's going to be a tough road to hoe for this Bucks team, unquestionably, if Giannis is out for any period of time. Milwaukee just 6 of 22 shooting in this fourth quarter, and fans on their feet applauding the Bucks as Donovan Mitchell will take the shot clock violation as his team